Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of... So I did say that I was taking a break from Baczamlp, mostly because, he was the only one who was like on a regular basis in the roster at that point rather than everyone's rotating. And I thought, considering that I went through the Hall of Cringe, the rest of the other memes, everything, it was getting a little bit stale on my end. Not to say that his content was stale from back in the day. I just mean that, from Gacha Review, you know what I mean. But come on, new Street Life episode just dropped. I think it's the first time a new episode has come out since I started reviewing them. Maybe episode 4 might have been sort of like in between, but I don't really quite remember. The reference to Tomodachi Life Living the Dream in that one, which, I've now since played, actually. So, I think that was like just before that game got announced as well. So, reads that as your favorite reference for, if you like. Yeah, I've refreshed my memory on everything that happened in episode 4, as you can tell. So, I'm definitely in the best position right now to go back into this and see where it goes next time, because this show has been flip-flopping genres a fair amount, but I think now it references David in the thumbnail and the title, and it also references we also had a hint towards Samantha figuring out quite quickly, I must say, that Morgan was Iron Girl. So I guess we'll see what comes of all of that. I think we're returning to the superheroes moments this time, rather than, I guess the serialization is returning is what I meant to say. So let's go ahead and see what this is all about. Without further ado, on with the review.
Hey boss, I brought you your meal for today. You gotta try it.
And I've said this before, but I really do like the way that these backgrounds are actually implemented, because you can tell, like, the tables are vectors, but even the background, I'm pretty sure they're all vectors, but like the graininess involved in them, always good to see an example of this stuff, that hopefully isn't AI because of, compared to Streak from before. So, under the under the goodwill I've got set down, I'm going to say that much.
Man, it's very...
I don't want that stupid shit! If it wasn't for that bastard, I wouldn't be in this dump right now!
Are you still thinking about that street boy? You'll get over it, boss.
I mean, Sideshow Bob never got over Bart Simpson, so, we'll see.
Plus, this place is our new home now.
And plus, we couldn't even handle that other superhero that everybody's calling St. Lloyd's hero now.
What? They're calling her a hero? No! She can't be a hero. She's a teenager, and she's nothing like her father. I must.
Well, I mean, how many heroes are teenagers at this point? I mean, this should be fairly, commonplace. Or maybe not. Because obviously Gwenpool referenced Marvel specifically as comic writers, but that's kind of a whole deal about, being able to break the fourth wall. As for everyone else, I wonder how many of them there are, actually. Anyway.
Get my revenge on both of those sons of bitches! All I need to do is think of a plan.
I feel like talking my shit, ayy. I got a picture of weird, ayy. Niggas be talking.
This feels like a similar vibe to the outro song, I mean. I do like how the guy from before was just so terrified, like watching them from the sideline, be like, oh my goodness, it's them, and these two are just like, hello there. I guess these two might be like a bit more seasoned or something. It's like, oh yeah, it's the tough guys. All right, well, that's their thing. Yeah, see, look at him. Look at him. He looks way more terrified. That might just be like the wrinkles that he's been given, actually. Which again, more facial details involved here. In fact, even like this guy with an actual nose as well. A nose that I haven't seen being used a lot in Gacha, kind of for obvious reasons. But then again, these characters, the Baczamlp used to make Miis, so as far as funny noses go, That's kind of your holy grail right there. So whatever.
Whiz, ayy. I feel like talking my shit, ayy. I walk around knowing I got it.
Who are those badass looking guys?
Oh, those guys. They're like the most dangerous thugs out there. I mean,
Also, another thing I appreciate is the fact that like we had like that scene. That scene is the equivalent of like the three popular girls walking across like the high school in slow motion with one like hair swish or something you see in everything, or the RPGers in Dark Dimensions. If anyone knows that movie.
they're the most wanted in St.
They're
Lloyd.
perfect. I'm gonna talk to them. Ahem. Excuse me, my fellow thugs.
Wow, what a great start. The delivery is also what kills it in this case.
Listen, I need a favor from you guys.
We are not interested, punk. So fuck off. We ain't doing no favors for some skinny looking bitch like your ass.
Hear me out. I need your favor to take out Baczamlp.
I mean, I don't think they know who that is. This is the kind of thing where someone says like, yes, you know who I'd refer to. I wish to vanquish the Batman. And then everyone's like, the Batman? But in this case, like, yes, I wish to vanquish Steve. You don't know him. He's a guy.
Did you not hear us? We said fuck off.
Wait, hold on. Did you say Baczamlp?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, he said Baczamlp first of all, not Baczamlp. Okay, never mind. I guess they do know him.
The guy that I want revenge on.
Oh, that bitch? He's the guy responsible for throwing us in jail.
We tried to teach those guys about being robbers and criminals.
And they just turned us down like we were nothing to them.
I don't recall this in previous episodes, so I'm pretty sure this is further Rabbids lore that I have not yet got to.
Yeah, that punk bitch thought he could snitch on us.
Okay, I know that I mentioned like the facial details, but it still always cracks me up the way that like the animated mouths go over the facial hair, or like underneath that. I mean, and like they still like emerge and nothing moves.
And get away with it just like that? Well, that motherfucker is wrong. Dead wrong. That bitch needs to be destroyed.
I say we
I wasn't motivated before, but now that you mention his name, yes,
make him wish he never messed with us.
Now you're speaking my language.
All right, little man. We'll take care of that punk Baczamlp. But what's in it for us?
This device will help us escape. Tomorrow night, we use this to break out of this prison.
He had that all along. I wonder why he needs them. As a distraction? A decoy? A sacrifice?
Hey, yo, what's your name, skinny boy?
The name is David Original.
No, seriously, what is it? It's one of those.
Well, you want to try and get that job at Taco Bell?
Oh yeah, definitely.
From prison? Yeah, how's that gonna work? The next day.
Colonel!
What?
Oh, a reason to actually use the drooling mouth that's, not gacha heat related, thank goodness.
Quit sleeping on the job. You're supposed to be watching those security cameras.
Oh, I'm sure that everything is fine. Look, I'll check the cameras now.
I also, okay, I can tell this is Baczamlp voice as well, but also, I like the idea that this is, I don't know if anyone's seen My Hero Academia Bridge, the Something Witty version, not the other version, I forgot who does the other one. Sure, please put the goo that constitutes your hands behind the goo that constitutes your head and painfully insert yourself into the bag provided.
Oh. Wait, what's that?
You know what? That's probably some of the best like camera editing, like security camera editing I've seen from Gacha Pacific. In fact, actually, even like this background here, all of these are like are locations we've either seen or are yet to see. They're custom made and mastered and inserted into the existing Gacha background. Which, yeah, that's fantastic.
Thing on camera 6?
Oh, damn it!
I tell you what, actually, before we get there, one last thing about this. The one thing that you can tell actually, is that it's been masked but not like rotated or like asymmetrically like altered or something. To show like how like the monitor's facing upwards. But to be fair, I have no idea how to do that effect. You know, I've been, I don't think my editing software has that feature. So you know, but I just had to like reference it for somebody else if they want to do something like this. Just bear that in mind.
Wait, what's
you
that
can.
thing on camera 6?
Oh, damn it!
Okay, in all fairness to him, you know, even if he were asleep, that would have woken him up, and also he wouldn't have seen anything on there because nothing else was happening before. Where did they get all the guns from? Like, the guards I get, but like, what? Why the prisoners? Did they like raid the weapons store or something? Is there a weapons store?
Come get some punk ass police.
Yeah, you don't want to start talking while you're standing still, aiming a gun, in the middle of an armed shooting. An armed shooting? That's redundant. A shooting. All shootings are armed. Anyway.
Come on, get in. Go, go, go.
Yeah, see, this guy's got the right idea. Like, hiding behind, like, the pillars, peeking over, you know, actually firing that way. The same way you see, like, in spy movies or something, you know. He knows what he's doing.
Go, go, go.
There were 4 of them running, but... the 5 of them running, but I think there were 6 in total, including David. 8 if you count, like, his hench people, so, you know. Ah, Eli, hello.
So long,
Welcome to an actual car chase. Wow.
motherfuckers.
This is an incredibly long prison courtyard.
We got an emergency. Those wanted thugs just escaped from prison. We need reinforcements now.
Hold on. Wanted thugs? How can they be... How are they wanted? They're already in the prison. That when someone's wanted, it's usually because they're wanted for their arrest. But that's already covered now. If that's the case, everyone in prison would count as wanted. So saying wanted thugs is redundant. Also, James Bond cars, they have 007 on that. Okay.
Haha! Yes! I finally escaped. Now I can finally get.
Hello, Josh.
Fuck!
Well, the description says he escapes at some point, so, you know, spoiler alert, I guess.
Now that.
That's actually a really good sound effect for a beverage like that. I was half expecting the Minecraft sounds. I know that they kind of like, you know, made it more difficult to access the Minecraft sound pack, but there are ways.
Just some good shit. Well, time to go outside and touch some grass. Bob,
Or not.
why the hell did you tackle me like Tom Brady?
Baczamlp, we can't go outside. It's too dangerous.
Why? Is it because you never touched grass in your life?
What? No! You haven't seen it yet? The thugs, man, they escaped.
Who?
I mean, that's not very specific. You know, the wanted thugs, obviously. The only wanted thugs that exist in the world.
Just look!
Have some breaking news as of today.
The most dangerous thugs that have been known for causing havoc in San Lloyd have just escaped from San Lloyd prison. One of the wanted thugs, Jadrian, said that they are coming for a man.
Okay, I was about to say, please say their names because, you know, that doesn't help. But yeah, okay, there we go. You covered that.
Named Baczamlp to get revenge on him.
Local police.
Backslam. Okay. Okay, Baczamlp. Given that, you know, in universe your name's difficult to pronounce, I guess that's one thing, but I mean, so many of your voice actors, I'm sure if you just like give them a polite nudge in the right direction, they will be fine. Unless that's the point and you just don't correct them because it's, you know, part of the fun of it. I don't know, maybe.
I have never heard of them.
But dude, didn't you hear what she said? They're coming after you, which means they're coming after us.
Man, they don't even know where.
I mean, yeah, you probably... I don't... Also, how do they know? How does the news team know who they're after?
we live. How are they possibly going to find us?
Because they're thugs, man. They're gonna find out eventually.
Well, if they're gonna find out where you live, then staying inside is more dangerous than going outside and finding another place to hide.
We gotta keep our lights off and hide somewhere until the police or hope.
Yeah, let's drive past this neighborhood. I wonder where they are. Oh, look, the only house with lights off in the middle of the day.
Hopefully Morgan takes care of them and sends them right back to jail.
Bro, you're just over.
I mean, did you call Morgan to help? You could you could go and see Morgan and take refuge inside her house. I feel like that would probably work.
Reacting. Fine, I'll stay upstairs until your ass calms the hell down. All I want to do is touch some damn grass.
Baczamlp, wait! Aren't you gonna stay with me? Don't leave me all alone. I don't want to die. Wait!
I mean, you can go with him. You can. I don't know. Time to go to Mars. It's good for us to get away. I mean, it would be. If there's anyone who could get you to Mars, it's Morgan Stark.
Yo, what's up, man?
Man, Bob's acting crazy again. He's saying that those thugs on the news are gonna come at me for some reason.
Because the news stated that they were. Again, I don't know how they know that, but, you know, I would at least take it under advisement.
Oh, dude, those thugs are no joke, man.
Don't you remember those guys we met before?
Nope, I don't remember them at all.
When we were in high school, those guys tried to help us improve our lives since we were a bit poor. But what we didn't know was that those guys were actually teaching us to be wanted thugs.
How did you not know that? Is it like that one Gumball episode where Darwin, teams up with Julius Jr. and Julius Jr. tries to corrupt him, but everything that Darwin does, he makes an innocent spin on until it find out it's like basically impossible. Unless you're Gumball, actually. But anyway.
You were the one who accepted the offer just because you wanted to be better.
Really? That's not how I remember it.
And you actually thought it was going to improve ourselves.
But it didn't. It got us sent straight to jail. So if I were you, I would stay away from those thugs and stay in your house at all times.
Man, what about you? What are you gonna do about it?
Me? I'm gonna stay out of this.
It's you they're after. Well, maybe it's us. I don't know.
I mean, they only referenced him specifically, probably because David has a specific grudge against him. But I guess everyone else, they probably would be, you know. And Kyle, you're famous now, so, you know, hire some security at least.
Just stay safe, man.
Speaking of which, why is it that, like, in, like, you know, like a lot of, like, rapper communities and stuff, I found out that hiring security is just, you know, so heavily frowned upon? It's not to do with the video, by the way, just like I've noticed. Like, even like the Spanish rapping community, there's so many people, like, dissing others for hiring security specifically. And going around, like, you know, places with security. Like, they're all famous people in a genre famous for attracting a lot of violent individuals, and with a lot of like cases of, you know, like very like well documented like actual crimes and specifically shootings. Yeah, I'd have security as well. Of course I would.
And text me if anything happens, alright?
Alright, see you later, man.
I think it's more of a case of like, you know, like you're a coward or something. You can't protect yourself, or, you know, you're not going to go like, you're not going to take matters into your own hands and dispel your own justice or something. You know, well, you call yourself a tough guy. It's like, well, I mean, I'm a tough guy that likes to live. It's as simple as that, really.
Local stores, gyms, and schools have been closed. For everyone's safety, do not engage with these thugs, and if you do see them, call 911 immediately.
Is that because that means the person that's saying that can't attack that security? Yeah, actually, it is normally the people who are currently beefing with said rapper that are complaining about the security. So you're probably right. They probably do have an ulterior motive for their complaints. That's very true, actually.
Immediately. Or if the hero that has been known for saving the town a couple of times, will she, the Iron Girl, come out and stop these thugs and save the day once again?
Oh my god.
Sweetie, we need to talk. I just heard that those thugs just escaped from prison and they're on the loose.
I mean, the news just said that, but yes, thank you.
Yeah, I heard, Mom. Those guys look like they're bad news.
We need...
Let me get back to this as well. There's this April Moon. Oh, April Moon as well? I never actually reviewed the episode 5 of April Moon's series. So I guess I'm 2 behind now. But I did find out about the Alpha Sisters one. I love how like they brought back, you know, Tales of Censored featuring Trash Cat right after I reviewed it, which means one of 3 things. 1, it's just a complete coincidence. 2, they decide like, you know, they brought it, they you know, got burnt out after some time, but they've been working on it ever since. Or 3, they saw the review, remember that they had extra lore to add on, and then they decided to, you know, bring out of retirement. Honestly, given how fast those videos are to make, I would not question either way, so I don't know.
To stay inside the house at all times. because they also close the schools too. But don't worry, I'll make sure our security system keeps us safe from those thugs.
Well, we can't just stay here and do nothing. Someone has to do something to stop them.
No, Morgan, you can't go out there. It's too dangerous. These thugs are ruthless and vengeful. You need to stay here with me. I promise the police will do whatever they can to stop them. And I'll make sure you stay safe, okay?
Okay, Mom.
I mean, has Pepper not figured out who Iron Girl is? Like, who else would have the technology to pull this off?
Guys, we've got ourselves a very serious situation.
Again, a thing that I also really love. Like, the last time the last time that I saw this, like, I was actually in Mutant Girl, but it wasn't a scene that I did. That was actually Mone who put that together. So, you know, to simulate the view of, like, actual Zoom. In this case, it's more of like a different conference system entirely, but that works as well. The only unrealistic thing is that they were all waiting immediately at their screens before appearing like this, except Gwendolyn, who seems to be off somewhere else, but has left her mask on her bed, which is really funny as well.
I know, Morgan. I already saw it on the news.
I'm already so worried, Morgan.
I would say one thing: zoom into them in their views, or like switch like just like their scenery, so you have they get like variation there, because it's difficult to see who's talking. Maybe that might just be a me thing actually, because I've got such a small screen now on StreamYard. Maybe that's me, honestly.
Schools are closed and we can't go out. It feels like we're in the pandemic again.
What are we gonna
Which is what I was imitating in Musical Season 2. That was actually set during the pandemic, so yeah.
do, Morgan?
Don't worry. I've already gotten prepared. I've got my swords ready and... Why won't you zip?
Let me see if I
Oh, I was about to say, why was she straining her voice? Was she okay? But yeah, okay, fine. It's the suit. All right, fine.
can get more information about these thugs. Computer, tell me who these thugs are on the news.
According to the latest news reports, the group of thugs who recently broke out of prison...
Wait, the latest news reports, aka the one that just aired a few moments ago that didn't mention them? Okay.
...are led by a notorious criminal named Jadarin, followed by his fellow criminals. They are considered extremely dangerous and have a history of violent offenses.
And
Yes, these criminals that are led by a known criminal and are criminals themselves.
Adrian said they are coming after Baczamlp?
Wait, they're coming after him?
What did he do?
Why would they be after him?
No! Not my Basie! No one messes my friend Basie! Where are they, Morgan?
Chill.
I suppose the mask grew to fit her head. Oh, that was deliberate.
Out, Gwendolyn. We need to think about how we are going to stop them. We just need to see where they're headed.
Alert. Intruders detected.
Morgan, are they here?
Hold on, let me check.
Hey, come on. Where's that punk bitch at? Hey, nice house, dumbass.
You a millionaire or something?
Security
I mean, I feel like they would have, if they knew where they were going, I guess they would answer that question, but okay.
activated.
They activated the alarms!
That's how you want to play, punk? Fine.
You millionaire fucks want to try to fuck with us?
We gonna fuck with your ass once we've done with that.
Okay, this is going to be like a weird comparison, but you know the first Purge movie? Before they let the criminals in the house, they just start doing like all these like random like weird things outside the house, and they just like try to be like, please allow us to purge. It is arrived. Bring us the random homeless person that went into your house before as part of the movie. Don't ask. Yes. And there's no way they'll be let except for like afterwards where they are betrayed, obviously. But you know, at first just a case of like, oh, what are these weird idiots doing outside that are wasting the purge night? Oh, okay, they're making out with each other underneath their masks because they think that's terrifying. Cool, fair enough then.
Baczamlp, bitch.
So good luck trying to stop us.
I mean, as far as I know, Baczamlp has been like I've been into their house like once, so I mean, I don't know if they guessed that connection or not. Maybe they saw the video from last time of Baczamlp defending Morgan and then, you know, kind of like, you know, cross-reference from there. If so, they could have gone to the school and, you know, got their employment files, but anyway.
Oh no! Are they coming after us too?
They're not just after him. They're after anybody that stands in their way.
Well, if it's fight that they want.
But they're actively antagonizing more people that are going to stand in their way and have the literal power to do so. Who are these idiot criminals?
Then they're gonna get it. We're gonna stop those thugs from getting Baczamlp. Who's with me?
I'm with you, Morgan. Let's go stop them.
Yeah! We're gonna kick some thugs' asses!
So, let me get this straight. Morgan said needed to plan something, but the second that, she herself got threatened, she was like, oh, nope, never mind. We're all going to go and stop them now and do the same thing that we heroes always do. Gwendolyn, you were right the whole time, but only now that they showed up to me, I can, I think she also wanted to know, like, where they were, who they were after, or, like, what they were doing. So I guess now she knows their location. It was revealed immediately they were going after Baczamlp, so, they already knew that part, so I don't get anything else.
What about me, Morgan? What should I do?
You just stay inside until we take care of them.
But Morgan...
Ah, yes, you, the literal killer robot. Stay inside and don't do anything.
Morgan, I want to help too. Is there something I can do?
I'm sorry, Carol, but these guys are too dangerous for you. Maybe next time, okay? Are you coming with...
I guess Carol did die during their first, the first fight before they lost control of her. Which actually, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but that is kind of a similar parallel to, like, the Avengers having to deal with Hulk as one of their first actual, like, official Avengers missions. So, yeah, maybe that was it. But then again, also, She-Hulk was literally there, so maybe not entirely a parallel.
Us, Jennifer?
I'd rather stay out of this.
Fair enough.
I guess She-Hulk's also not going to be part of this either. I mean, her transformation series is over, so I guess she gets to, she gets to sit backstage now and relax for a bit. I don't know.
You two stay safe out there.
Okay, Morgan. Good luck.
I like the way they're cut off at the same time.
Let's do this.
For BC!
All right. Time to suit up.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this part. Transformation sequences. I think I already commented on the transformations before. I personally would hope that I would want the music to be a bit louder, but I think I've mentioned before how much I like everything else to do with this. Although that arc reactor probably should not have gone back down and reappeared again, but anyway. Other than that.
I gotta warn Baczamlp that the thugs are coming.
I think he knows.
Let's...
Okay, this is another thing actually that I noticed rewatching episode 4 of this series. Baczamlp still has Baczamlp the creator, I mean, still has a number of meme and audio references, but that appear sometimes, but they're mostly in the background now. There's a couple of them that's oh, do you believe in God? No. Something like that, just a random person in an establishing shot. That's definitely where they're better served. So it seems like Baczamlp has realized over time that including this meme humor and these specific existing clips and everything, that what they think is that can be fun in the right application, but shouldn't be the central focus of everything. And I'm all for the change between those two different things. It was just came out and you're reacting to it. Well, actually, I was told about it a couple of days ago. Said, oh, you know what? I'll be able to sync that up. So yes, the episode just came out and I'm reacting to it. So that's how the algorithm works. Hey,
Let's go.
No, this bitch did not just step on the new J.
Okay, so I guess also visual references now because his editing's improved. So he's able to do this too. Okay, sure, all right then.
Go over here! Ouch! Motherfucker, give me the dick!
Though, you don't actually kiss me.
Oh, of course, this lot again.
Well, unless you wanted to.
Oh, maybe you got
Jake has enough reference, love interest. He doesn't need more.
rid of that old yee ass haircut you got. You get some bitches on your dick. Oh,
Oh my goodness, the pick up the. I think that was spoken on before. I don't know if I remember that the last time or ever. I remember that from Danny Gonzalez specific referencing the pick up the phone thing.
God's sake. Let me guess. You heard to warn me about the thugs too?
Baczamlp, you gotta listen to me. The thugs are coming to your house.
So that's a yes then?
Yeah, right. They don't know where I live, Morgan.
I'm serious, Baczamlp. They're coming right now.
You need to...
Okay, which also now I think about it, they definitely either messed up by going to Morgan's house first and then warning her in no short terms of what they were going to do and who they were after, even though it was already obvious. But this might also be part of the point, because obviously David has a bit of a vendetta against her as well. So Baczamlp could just be, the bait for both of them, and he just, gets to quite literally kill two birds with one stone in that case. That might be what's going on here.
Get out of here.
Morgan, they're probably not gonna.
It's worth mentioning that David himself has not. Well, I guess he never got. Yeah, he got rearrested, so I guess he's kind of out of the picture for a bit. Maybe like the fact that said that he escaped was more so that he escaped for like 5 seconds in the description, but I don't know. So not as but I kind of ship Morgan with Carol. I can see that. I can see that. Maybe not for this episode, because Morgan's just like, hey, Carol, I know you have like all these abilities and the desire to help, and you're probably like the most like invulnerable out of all of us, but stay out of this. You could say, of course, in the case like, I don't want you to get hurt. I secretly love thee, or something like that. I don't know, maybe. Maybe that's it, but for this episode, they're not doing so well with each other. But in general, maybe.
Gonna do shit. They didn't even pull the pin.
Did they not? It looked like there was no pin in it, so I guessed.
Oh.
They throw the pin inside. That's a good visual, but like, why did they think to throw the pin inside? I feel like CinemaSins saying this, but Baczamlp survives this. Ding.
Oh, hey guys, what's going?
I guess they really shouldn't have left Bob alone. Although Bob, again, could have joined him upstairs.
Oh no. Riri, they got Baczamlp. We gotta get after them quick.
Hold on, Morgan. I'm tracking the.
Okay, so they were in just a normal police vehicle. You're in a jet-powered armored suit. How did you not catch up to them yet?
Down right now. They're going this way. Follow me.
We got you now, punks. Hey, bro, what the fuck is that up in the sky?
I think the drama episode season 3 is already out. Not actually sure. That was been on the back burner for a while in terms of Gacha review lists, but maybe sometime next week. I've got a few lined up, but I'll put it in afterwards.
Who gives a fuck? They'll never catch us.
I like how like the people like the passengers are outside, but like the driver's invisible.
Surprise! What the fuck?
How? Okay.
Hey, fuck off, bitch.
Okay, guys, I have no idea how fast Gwenpool is, so I don't really question this.
Come on, thugs. Step out of the car and surrender now.
Fuck you, bitch.
Morgan, look out!
Morgan, look out. One bullet after several others have already been fired at you.
Die, motherfuckers!
Okay, that is more dangerous. And also, where'd they get it?
Surprise sword attack!
Okay, the fact that she's on the other side there implies that she's either in a different lane of the motorway or she's on the other side, meaning she's in danger of getting run over.
Oh no, really?
Got him. So long.
Yeah, she got distracted there.
Oh, motherfuckers.
I'm sorry, Morgan. I tried to catch them, but they were too quick.
They were in a car. I'm not surprised.
Riri, are you okay?
Yeah, okay. My suit's a little damaged though, but they got me.
Hey, you know who would have been great for this mission? The robot that never gets tired.
Guys, the fucks got away and they took Basie away!
It's okay, Gwendolyn. We're not going to give up that easily.
I think I still have my tracking device on them, but their destination is unknown.
Wait, what do you mean still? Did I miss that? Did she put that on before? I just didn't notice. If so, then congrats. I didn't notice it.
Well, wherever they're going, we will follow them and get Baczamlp and Bob back.
Yeah, we're gonna free them from those bugs!
I mean, as far as it's a good assumption to say that Bob is there, but you don't know if Bob's there.
But first, I need to find that sword I threw at them. I should get some extra ones at some point.
Gwendolyn.
I mean, she's not wrong. It's kind of like, you know, another something with entertainment thing. You know, the time that Kirito threw his sword is like, ah, yes, I had the one sword, which I now have to go find.
Where the hell am I? Yo, Brooklyn,
And another good use of masking here for these ropes.
wake up!
What? Maxim, is that you? Why are we tied up? What the hell is going on?
Oh,
I mean, you saw him being put in the... Okay,
so
anyway.
you finally awake now.
I mean, it makes sense they would have gotten changed by this point.
Who are you? What is this?
Hey, keep your mouth shut, bitch. Oh, you
Is he still not worked out? I know that Baxter doesn't remember them, but is he not put together who these people are after possibly seeing their profiles on the news?
don't remember me, punk? You don't remember the guy that taught y'all how to be thugs like us? You don't even remember that you snitched on us and put our asses in jail?
What, bro? I don't even know what you're talking about. Jesus!
Your minds must be on crack or something.
Yeah, okay, don't fire a gun in here if there's a risk of it ricocheting across like all the hard walls. This is a bad idea.
You know damn well what you did to us.
Listen, dude, we're sorry about snitching. We just didn't want to end up in jail for the rest of our lives.
Hey, shut up, you dumb bitch. We tried to make you less of nerds. Instead, you threw us away like garbage, especially those other two punks.
Wait, you guys got kidnapped too?
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's a very good shot reveal, actually.
I don't know why, but apparently this guy still has a problem with us.
And plus, man, I told you that they was coming after us. These guys.
I mean, yes, you did. Also, man, did you not? You said you don't know why they've got still a problem with you. They said so right now. They literally said that.
That's a real dangerous man, which is why we didn't want to end up like you dumbass thugs.
Hey, what the fuck did you just call us?
You ungrateful bitches really want to fuck with us?
We're gonna knock you out unconscious until you bleed every single drop of blood left in your body.
All right,
Which is going to be a slow death, but not one they'll be aware of, so kind of is the purpose of a slow death.
enough!
Okay.
Seriously, what do you want from us?
We want revenge on the four of you. We're gonna make you suffer, like you made us suffer in jail.
Oh yeah? The cops are just gonna find you and arrest you guys again.
Those punk-ass police, they already lost us. They ain't gonna
Also, you did take all their vehicles, so that also you're probably fine.
find us anytime soon.
But we don't need the police. We got the Iron Girl coming for y'all.
The Iron Girl, is that supposed to be the lesbian version of Iron Man? Whatever.
Why lesbian specifically? Like, it's possible, but also, especially if we're going with, you know, Morgan and Carol here, but, why?
Man, nobody's gonna save your asses. Not even that iron punk bitch ass. Now y'all gonna be stuck here together while we go get some cash.
And don't even think about escaping, because we will find out if you will.
So
I'm going to place you into an easily escapable dungeon that has got the dungeon that you could get out of while I'm not looking, or something like that. I don't remember the actual quote from Austin Powers, but I mean, when your plan is about as airtight as Dr. Evil from Austin Powers, you know you're doing something wrong.
until then, have fun with your last moments together.
Well, this is just freaking great, man. We are fucked, man.
So this is how we die, huh?
I just realized that you could actually see the other like ropes that are tying both Jordan and Man and Kyle, that are actually also around Baczamlp. So he's like doubly restrained, actually. That's how much they hate him. They hate him enough to doubly restrain him along with Bob.
Our old enemies break out of prison and then they gonna kill us? How stupid is that?
They should at least kill us now instead of robbing banks without the police.
That being said, I personally would have suggested, you know, flipping the image, inverting the ropes, and putting them and masking it behind these two, because now in this shot you can very clearly tell the ropes do not physically go around all of the way.
Even knowing where they're at.
Guys, come on! We can't let those guys win! We'll figure something out!
How, bro? We're fucking tied.
In fact, even these ones, they just like cut off halfway over. I thought it was like part of the pillar, but no, that's the floor behind us, like the same color as the pillar.
Up together. There's no way out.
Maybe Iron Girl and her friends should show up any minute now. They have to!
How are they even supposed to find us, man? Nobody knows where this place is at.
Surely Morgan knows about this whole situation, right? So they should probably know where the thugs might be going.
Man, they should.
I mean, they should about the situation, but I mean, does she know about like where they tend to hide out? I don't think so. Maybe if they had, like an old stomping ground somewhere, this might be it. I don't
Worry
know.
about us. I don't want to die here. I gotta find a way to get out of this goddamn rope.
Yeah. Good luck. You're the one who. You're the only one who looks like he's actually trapped here.
Morgan, wherever you are, please hurry.
I appreciate the attempt at showing him trying to break the rope with his teeth, but I mean.
Any sign of them yet, Riri?
No, not yet. Their destination is still far away. They should be around here somehow.
Wait, if the destination is still far away, then why should they be around here? Those are contradicting statements.
Are you here somewhere? I found a huge tease of a Tomodachi life living the dream, and it has
I guess this episode was written before Tomodachi Life Living the Dream released because they don't need teasers anymore.
everyone's favorite humorist.
Gwendolyn, not so loud! We don't want to alert the thugs if we're there.
Stay back! I'm not afraid to kill someone like Deadpool would.
It must be one of the thugs.
Stay on your guard, guys.
Okay, I don't know much about Gwenpool, but I know that she's like specific. She referenced the fact that she's ripping off Deadpool. Is she like a Deadpool fangirl that's trying to get his approval constantly? I wonder.
Is someone there?
Oh, hey, it's the volleyball player, the dodgeball player from last episode, one of the Jujutsu Warriors.
Adam?
Him, okay. Which also, now that I realize, it's bad enough for them to be like without their mask or anything. I know that Gwendolyn is going to give herself away right now, but still. Notice mind Kate was in last episode's background character. She's in fact a lesbian herself. Ah, well, there you go. I guess she would be the lesbian equivalent of Iron Man or whatever if she were in the shoes. I don't know.
What the? Oh, really? Wait a minute, Morgan, you're the Iron Girl?
No time to explain, Adam. You should not be out here. It's too dangerous.
You shouldn't have your mask off.
I know, but I couldn't risk getting caught by those thugs, so I had to hide somewhere far away.
You? Interesting.
Maybe Adam could help us. Maybe
Okay, yes, but why are they hunting him? That's what I want to know.
he knows where Basie is at.
You mean Baczamlp? I mean, I did see him and his friend get taken away.
Maybe they should be.
Wait, oh, that means that they got taken out of the car. So what the heck, Riri? What do you mean that their location was still far away?
Around this area somewhere.
Wait, I'm getting a little update from my tracking device.
Oh, are you really? Your tracking device is updating now. How
It
convenient.
says that their last location was somewhere in this strange-looking warehouse.
Huh. No wonder nobody knew that location.
Maybe they're still trapped in there somewhere. We have to go
Because a warehouse wouldn't be an obvious place to take someone if you're kidnapping them.
rescue them before the thugs come back.
Okay, let's go head to that warehouse.
So, Adam, now that we're alone, you want to go out camping together?
I should
What, right now? I mean, you got a friend to save.
probably get going.
Wait, Adam, I can make us s'mores. We can sit next to the fire with each other. Aww, it was worth a shot.
Bro, are you still trying to bite your way out of here?
Yeah. I don't care how much this hurts. It'll be worth it.
But don't blame us for losing your teeth after that.
Dude, how about instead of biting the rope, why don't you just use your arms to escape?
Man, how am I supposed to? They tied up our hands to our back. My shoulders aren't strong enough to escape from these shits.
No, mine are.
Oh yeah, because
Whoa,
he
did
works
he
out.
really do that?
Why did you just do that before?
I needed to loosen the rope so I could break the ropes, and I did so. You're welcome.
Great. Now that
You know what? That's decently explained. They mentioned like the whole tying hands behind their backs. We can't see that specifically, so it's not really too bad. Yeah, the show don't tell this time has actually been pretty well handled, with the exception of Baczamlp not remembering who the thugs are and having to reiterate the point of who they are. Like constantly. The news report already said that they were after him. That Bob already explained is like, oh, you don't remember like these two these five that taught us what we knew, and then had to be reminded of that like later on. Like I feel like that specific point of who these thugs are and like why they're after why they want revenge on these four is hammered in way too much. But everything else, as far as exposition goes, is handled remarkably well. It's just that one point that seems to be the outlier for some reason. Like Baczamlp is doesn't trust the audience to remember from a couple of minutes ago the motivation of the villains introduced in this very episode.
We're free. How do we get out of here?
Man, just open the door.
What about that window over there? Just break it open.
Man, I'm not gonna break that window. That glass is gonna shatter everywhere. It's gonna...
The coast is clear.
Damn, bro.
How
I mean, it would shatter outside mostly, but yeah.
the hell did that not hurt your freaking arm?
What do you think? I work out 5 hours a day. My
Oh, I thought he threw something, but no, we're going with the whole workout situation. Right,
arm's
sure.
sore as hell.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
No, hold on just a minute. Those thugs are gonna find out that we escaped and gonna kill our asses right away.
Yo, man, you're right. As soon as we escape, they're gonna find out and get our asses.
No, don't worry. I work out 5 hours a day. My entire body is bulletproof. It's one of
We're
those.
gonna find some way to take them out.
Don't worry, I got just the idea. I'm gonna need y'all to work with me on this one, alright?
All right, man. What's your plan?
Take all the money out the bank, punk. All of it.
Hey, Jadrian, we got a problem.
Not now, man. We not leaving till all the money from the bank is ours.
Baczamlp and his guys, man. They escaped.
What? They fucking
Wait, how do they know that? No, they didn't leave anyone guarding, right?
escaped? Right, punks. Where the fuck you at? We know you.
Okay, that's another thing. It seems like in this episode, everyone finds out about everything way too easily. You know, that like the news reports has found out about like, you know, about like what they were planning on this, and they sponsored that like, you know, much faster. They knew about the thugs' intentions for revenge, even if like they had to say like, okay, who was responsible for putting them away, which is also a bad idea because, you know, there's a target on Baczamlp far more than before. But there was no speculation, they just definitively knew about that. Then the thugs managed to find Morgan's house, knew about her connection to Baczamlp, and because they went there specifically, Morgan then knew where they were and could could hunt them down during the chase sequence with the other heroes, even if that didn't succeed. And then because of a tracking device we didn't see Riri actually use, you know, she might have actually put it on there, might just missed that. They knew roughly the area of where the warehouse actually was, but not the entire area because Riri's terrible at tracking for some reason. But oh, lo and behold, it turns out that you know, Adam from last episode, who's had no plot relevance since last episode up until this point, was also being chased around by the thugs, knew about the warehouse, and could point them in the right direction. It seems like everything falls into place in terms of where everyone is, also way too easily this time.
You escaped, and now you're gonna pay the goddamn price. You guys gonna find them and shoot them until they dead.
Well, as I just established, they probably will.
We know you punks are around here, and you're dead.
Surprise, motherfucker!
There he is. Get him.
Crap, they're shooting at us, man. What do we do?
Well, if they want to come shooting on us, then we're gonna give them a...
See, this is what I mean. They said that they managed to figure out, even though none of them were there, that Baczamlp and crew had escaped. But then they also deduced immediately that they hadn't actually left the warehouse.
Street life ass whooping.
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
Ah, title drop.
Let's go kick their asses like we should have done before.
Oh God, don't tell me.
I love the music swell here. I'm guessing we're going to get like a drop where it's going to be like, you know, the lyrics are going to come in of whatever like this rap song is going to be. So I'm excited for that. At least they've got this sequence down.
We're gonna do this.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do this shit. Grand Theft Auto style.
Yeah, like I said, they were good. They're going to come in Grand Theft Auto style. You had it with Street Life before. That was way more relevant. Why did you leave your hiding spot, and are you standing there while getting shot by 5 people? Move! Okay, no, now he's behind something. That's Did they just disarm Bob with the... Did they just Expelliarmus a gun out of Bob's hand?
Come on, punk. We gonna do this or what? I taught you everything you know.
Nah, the only thing you taught me was being a jackass.
And I forgot even knowing that you existed. Okay, the choreography could use a little bit of work here, but I mean, I do appreciate the close combat in Gacha's not very easy. Again, having attempted it myself.
Baczamlp!
Yep, well, he stood in the middle of the area. Oh, we can see like the blood actually starting to trickle down. Oh, that's good.
Look.
Not for him. I mean, good visually.
Got you. You thought you didn't learn anything from me, huh? Now I got you looking real soft now. Only because.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. You thought you didn't learn anything from me, but I got you looking soft, even though he was trying to teach him how to not be soft. So, in that case, no, he didn't learn anything from you. So why are you teasing him? Like you're like he's proven the point that he has.
Because you didn't want to be real fucking thugs like us.
You son of a bitch!
Yeah, now you gonna learn something. When you mess with us, you gonna pay the price. You should know by now that we are the most dangerous thugs out there. And you could have been one too. But no, you decided to be a bitch and snitch on our asses. Well now, we're gonna take y'all to a place much better than jail. We're gonna take y'all to hell. Say goodnight, punk.
Okay, that was a decent line in the end there.
I don't think so.
Yeah, and of course they could have done this at any other point, but now they've given enough time for them to appear, so, you know, it was at this moment he knew he messed up. Yeah, why would you punch Iron Girl? Why would that ever work? Yeah, see, they're all doing it. What's the point?
What the fuck is this?
It's called armor, idiots. Run or get the other weapons.
Where do you think you're going?
You damn motherfucker.
Oh, okay, I guess. I guess you can just yeet Gwenpool, sure. I feel like if you slash someone with a sword, you know, with our gooey human flesh, I think that would be much worse than they're making out to be here.
Damn, you think you can take them out? Of course she can. Their weak guns won't do anything to her.
Well, yeah, obviously. What is that even a question? Hey, do you think that the that the girl armed to the nines with technology and a physical armor as well is going to be able to stand a chance against them? Yes! Yes, she is!
Wait, where the hell you find her back?
Now, what are you gonna do, huh?
You're getting on my nerves.
Okay, fair enough. She's struggling now, at least. They've managed to upgrade from, you know, unarmed combat to weapons. That's something.
Oh no, Morgan!
Hey guys, look, the hero
And my statement still stands. She took down 4 of them out of the 5.
turned out to be a weak little kid.
Wow, who would have thought?
No wonder that Marvel won't
Everyone.
make an Iron Man 4 movie, because you're Tony's biggest failure.
Yeah, so yeah, it's been pretty clear that this has been mostly based on you know on MCU. I want to say continuity, structure. I guess compared to like other Marvel comics, except for Gwenpool, who references the comic writers specifically. You know what? I think I've actually seen like similar moves in like actual fighting games. So well done for recreating them back. And the action's actually very fast paced. Well, it was fast paced before, but like it's fast paced now, certainly, like even more so.
No one disrespects my dad.
Which, yeah, they knew who Tony was, and they knew about like Tony's like you said to call it Tony's greatest failure, and they knew about like the MCU like movies, which I guess are also canon here, and probably also documentaries to some extent. But they didn't. But they were surprised that Iron Girl was a quote unquote weak little kid. Like, what? Also, it looks like it's blasting off again. Oh, there's still stuff. Okay, that's really cool.
Damn!
I heard the actual audio in there. You know what? Either using it as a session or like mixing it together. It works. I wonder what the direction was for that. You know, imitate this meme. I'd love to see that actually. I did actually decline the chance to join this series. Not decline the chance. I just didn't like do the auditions because of the swearing involved. But I am curious what the directing process is, like what the scripts look like actually, because just seems fascinating to me, like how that would come together.
Stupid piece of shit. You think you can be a hero, huh? You should just surrender now before you seriously get hurt.
I'm not going anywhere. I made a promise that I would do whatever it takes to keep criminals like you away from our city.
Man, you keep telling.
I guess, she did yeet one of them out of the city. Can't take him to jail now, of course, but he's probably broken his spine on impact, so, I guess the problem solved.
Yourself that. You think all your little kids can be like your heroes? You ain't never gonna be the next Iron Man, and you should know that.
Don't listen to him, Morgan. You do have what it takes to be a hero. And we'll prove it to them to show what we're capable of.
Yeah, that's right. Who cares what the MC...
I do like how Morgan didn't even flinch at the at the jab there. Normally if you do a don't listen to them moment, you have to have the character react in some way where they're internalizing what the villain just said before you go don't listen to them, rather than just hey, don't listen to them. It's I wasn't. I'm perfectly comfortable with who I am. Thank you very much.
Internet trolls think about you. They're just jealous because we're that good.
Oh, come.
Internet trolls? Is that a reference to the Moon Girl episode with where she has to deal with a literal troll that was trolling on the internet, but there's an actual troll under a bridge at one point and rap battles him to death? Is that where this is coming from?
Come on, you think that little knockoff Black Iron dumbass heart can be a hero? And this stupid looking Deadpool ripoff that doesn't even know how to be a hero? You women are the reason why superheroes already died, and you should be...
I believe that this is probably a commentary on the on what people have dubbed the MCU, which is when the MCU started to include more female characters into their roster for their movies and shows, and people equated that to the decline of the MCU as a whole. So I believe we're getting a little bit of commentary in here from Baczamlp about this, as somebody who has featured almost exclusively the female superheroes from the Marvel movies, clearly is a fan of them.
You're ashamed of that.
You're wrong. You shouldn't blame the women at all. Superheroes never died because they've always been there for us.
Superheroes never die. I remember as we were just talking before about the Alpha Sisters and their Miraculous series, and Superhero Never Die became Miraculous series after all. I remember that one. It was Gacha series that was on Gacha Tube for a while. Anyway.
Women didn't replace the OG superheroes. They revealed that courage, sacrifice, and strength were always ours too. And you dumbasses don't realize that yet, because you don't know what these women have sacrificed to keep our world safe. When the old heroes fell, the women didn't take their place. They rose so they could honor their legends, just like Morgan did for her father.
Oh, man. That's the most beautiful thing that anyone could have said.
You shut your...
That definitely came from the heart. And again, from the voice of the creator himself. That is... Bob is correct there. Even though Bob is also voiced by the creator. But anyway.
Come out before I put another bullet in your knee. And that's for you.
Tag you're it.
Sounds like a skill issue.
You stupid motherfucker.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Looks like you're in trouble.
Wait, is that it?
Nope. It's just about the goofy out ya.
Oh, I didn't see the small glove hand in there. Again, small screen. My bad.
You punks really think you can beat us?
We've taken on many tougher opponents like you.
Plus you're outnumbered, outmatched, and clearly out of your depth.
Yeah!
What was that delivery? All right, I'm going to charge you now. Yeah! Was that really the best take that was in there? Okay.
Whoops. I've got him, Morgan. Get him.
This is way too easy.
You guys want some too?
Nope, we out of here.
Fuck your stupid smacking gun.
Morgan, watch out!
Dumbass punk.
Okay, how? We talked before about like how punching Iron Girl is a bad idea. I assume that Iron Heart would be a similar situation because I imagine that their technology is that their suits are, made from roughly the same material. So did he just like get like Zenkai boosted or something? Like, why is he able to just do this now and then no problem? Maybe it's adrenaline. Maybe he's gonna like maybe he's gonna come out there victorious and be like, haha, I win. Or something like that.
Riri!
You keep fighting me, you're gonna die.
I guess he's the first one I figure I could say, you know what? Most dangerous thugs in the area. I can see why now. He's invincible.
I will keep fighting no matter what.
Big mistake, punk.
You're gonna stop hitting yourself, really? Oh, okay, that was funny as well. I was like, hey, guess what? Second hand. Bleh.
Oh, now you want to show your face, kid?
Okay, now it makes sense to take the mask off. Before, not so much, but now I get it.
You don't even need that armor to fight me hand to hand.
Morgan.
I mean, she might not need it. She might. I mean, she is also probably like half your stature as well. But anyway, even then, why would she remove it? That's not gonna hurt. That's not gonna work.
Finish the fight.
You know what? That's fine by me.
Oh, now shit's about to go down.
What? Okay, thank goodness. Okay, we're missing the sound effects of like the actual punching of the suit because we're still wearing it. So, but aside from that, again, this is enough for like for Gacha Kofi particularly, like fight sequences are notoriously difficult. Like, so I get that. I have a lot of respect for shows in general with Gacha. Especially interspersed with like actual, good writing and such. Give or take a couple of conveniences, as is the case in this series.
That fight was absolute cinema.
Oh no!
Compared to the other fights from before, not so much, but I appreciate the enthusiasm there.
Morgan, get up!
Well, how about that? Not even a kid like you can take down the most dangerous thugs alive.
What do you mean, not even a kid like you? Using the word kid in there invalidates that.
I may be a kid, but I can.
Yeah, see? It suggests that like you're talking down to her, but then you're saying not even a kid like you, as if like a kid like her would be the most primed to defeat you, which is the case, but not what you want to say there if you're trying to put it down. Why did these... okay, I see why they became thugs right now. They all failed school.
I can still kick your ass.
Yeah? How you gonna do that when you're dead?
No, Morgan!
You're a real brave hero for standing up to somebody like us. But in the end, the new hero will always fall.
No, don't you dare! Don't you dare, you son of a bitch!
You shut your...
He probably should have said, would the new hero with paling the passions of the original or something like that. Although then again, maybe that would mean like David would sneeze in prison or something. Like, did someone say original?
Fucking mouth. I'll kill both of you if I fucking have to.
But you were going to that anyway, so what's the issue?
What the hell is that sound?
Is that... Please tell me that's G-Hulk or Carol. Thank you! Why did she...
Jennifer!
I know I made a joke about that before, but why was she not involved in this?
Oh, now you're fucked.
What the hell? Is this some kind of weird-looking Shrek monster?
Are you not the least bit concerned that they found that a potentially 7 to 8 feet tall, muscle-bound woman just burst through a wall? That is looking at you angrily. Does that not raise any alarm bells? You know who the Hulk is, right? A run.
Oh shit.
And of course, now you get Loki'd. Again, very decently recreated.
Puny
I don't disagree. Only thing, of course, is because the background doesn't like alter in this case. I would have like, you know when like Shadi does fight sequences, he like actually alters and like makes the destruction visible on the background as they're still there. That's the only thing missing right now.
You got knocked the fuck out, man! Classic.
Jennifer, you actually.
And Carol still wasn't involved, unfortunately. I wonder if the reason that they got that they were removed from here was just so that everyone else can like have a moment to shine, rather than, it would have been a 5v5, so it would have worked out by numbers if they had done it the other way, but maybe it would have been more difficult to handle. That's not really a good reason, though, in universe to get to have them like, oh, I'm gonna stand this one out. No reason, I just don't feel like saving Baczamlp for some reason. Okay.
Actually came to help.
Yeah, I was surprised as well.
Well, yes, I did. I didn't want to see my friend get hurt so bad.
Then why weren't you there to begin with?
Are you feeling?
She probably could have like ripped the car open. You could have Hulk jumped over, stopped the car with a hand, and then and they would have nowhere to go. They wouldn't be here right now. What is wrong with you?
Okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. But Baczamlp needs a hospital now.
Don't worry, Morgan.
Also, I've realized, like, without her glasses and with her hair down, she looks a lot like Morgan. That probably wasn't deliberate, but I mean, I guess it's how it worked out.
I'll get to the hospital right away.
No, actually. Ah!
Oh, sorry. I forgot about your knee.
Could you just call 911 already?
911? Right, I'll call them right away.
And don't forget to tell them that we found the thugs.
Yeah, I knew that.
Morgan, I was so worried that you would almost get killed by those guys.
So I decided to stay behind to the last possible second. Again, I'm not getting over that.
So I only had to be there just for you.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Oh, so that's what is that? So it's like that, is it? Okay. I know I said before that she didn't care about saving Baczamlp, but the fact that she singled out Morgan, not even Riri and Gwendolyn, by the way, like those two don't count. It's just Morgan. Dare I suggest that this ship of yours, JB Jungle, might be a bit in a bit of trouble if this persists. You know, just saying.
But I didn't want you getting hurt either.
The only thing that matters is that we all survived the thugs tonight, and we're.
But that also, okay, the fact that she said that, but she said to Carol she didn't want Carol to get hurt, but to Jennifer she didn't really say that because Jennifer just sat this one out anyway. But she didn't care if Riri and Gwendolyn got hurt. What is this friend dynamic? I thought they were all like rock solid from the slumber party. Does Morgan secretly just like hate Riri and Gwendolyn more than Jennifer and Carol? What's going on?
Cute together.
I mean, Riri, I get she stole her gimmick, but aside from what? Maybe Gwendolyn's too annoying or something. She's secretly hoping that. Moving on.
You girls are truly my heroes. And I guess you guys are my heroes too.
Thanks, guys.
It's a good moment for Baczamlp as well after that speech as well. Yeah, because he's warming up to them. A reminder, the first episode was called Superheroes Are Dumb. So, you know, he's really come around since then.
But seriously though, could someone bring me to the hospital? My knee is bleeding real bad here.
Ah, yes, someone bring me a hospital. Actually, you know what? He's injured. I'll give him that one.
After a chaotic showdown between Iron Girl and her team against the thugs, they have success.
Seeing Jacob so was cool. Yeah, when I've got no guests around, I amuse myself. It's gonna have to.
Successfully put the thugs back where they belong in the San Lloyd prison. Authorities wasted no time locking those thugs up again, but this
didn't the prison get partially blown up? Is it even safe to put them back in there?
time they're locked in a different prison with more securities.
But no, you just said San Lloyd, the back where they belong in San Lloyd prison. I'm rewinding that. What just happened here? Wait a second.
Yes, you guys are my heroes too.
Thanks, guys.
But seriously though, could someone bring me to the hospital? My knee is bleeding real bad here.
After a chaotic showdown between Iron Girl and her team against the thugs, they have successfully put the thugs back where they belong in the San Lloyd prison.
So they did in fact put them back in the San Lloyd prison. Remember that.
Authorities wasted no time locking those thugs up again, but this time they're locked in a different prison with more securities.
No, they're not. You just said they weren't. You said they're back in San Lloyd prison. The scene that we specifically saw before, and the prison that was like very much mapped out for them and named. So no, what do you mean they're in a different prison now?
Which proves to show that no matter what, justice always prevails.
Hey yo bro, I brought Kyle and Jordan to see you.
Yo,
I can't they just like all did they all squeeze through the door and then separate later? I think what happened when editing that was Baczamlp put all the keyframes together so they would just be like slightly off frame and then start and then walk at the different speeds to where they're supposed to go. Rather than what I recommend actually is moving the keyframes distant to same distance to where you want them before. So even if they're walking at different paces, because they're different people, that's how it works, and they want to end up in the same destinations, it will still look like they're not, all aligning like this, even when if the keepers are just off frame, they don't have enough time to adjust. Like if I have my hands like this, and I want them to move at different speeds like that, and I start them over here at the same speed, like I have to just off frame. See? Just off frame. And I move them like so. You see? There was a time where that you can see them there. That was the problem.
Oh, Baczamlp, how's your knee doing, bro?
I'm gonna be honest, it hurts more than Jake Sterling getting kicked out of the music club.
Well, it'll take some time.
Okay. Last episode, we had a lot of like pop culture references to like other, to like real world events and such. We saw Music Freaks earlier on, actually. So, yeah. I know a lot of people really were impacted by the whole like Jake Sterling situation. So, yeah, I get that one too. Yeah, understandable.
Time for it to heal, but you should be okay for a while.
I am surprised that Baczamlp, in universe, is a fan of the Music Freaks. Real life Baczamlp, I'm not shocked by, but in universe Baczamlp, is that I wouldn't have thought it was his cup of tea, really.
You know what? I don't even know. Why do I keep getting involved in these dangerous situations with you, Bob? I mean, first, we almost get killed by David.
I mean, it literally wasn't Bob this time, unless Bob was the one who convinced him back in high school to, join the thugs and learn their ways or something. Then I don't think this is really on him.
Original. Then we nearly got our bones broken by some killer robot, which I know that was Carol. And then I got sent to the hospital by a group of thugs who wanted to kill all of us. And yet,
then we skipped a couple episodes. I mean, also Bob didn't pay the house bill, so you had to go into the other job and almost got well, that wasn't that crazy really, but as far as he's concerned, it's not a harrowing experience, so you can count that.
Every time, it always works out at the end because we got Iron Girl by our side. I mean, Bob, none of this would be happening if we haven't seen Morgan lose her arc reactor in the first place.
Hey, that's the whole point, man.
Wrong, because okay, so we know that David getting arrested was because of Iron Girl's intervention and everything like that fight sequence. And we, the audience, know that David is the one who incentivized the other thugs to break out of prison, and was like his original plan, before he wasn't able to join them. Baczamlp knows none of that. So as far as he's concerned, the thugs that tormented that were a part of their backstory since high school, long before they saw Morgan lose her arc reactor, just tracked them down and would have killed them were it not for those events. So from his perspective, this has nothing to do with that event or how it spiraled from it. It's just because we know that we understand that he's correct. He shouldn't think he is. That's probably what this episode was at. I said before, everyone finds each other way too quickly in this universe. I think Baczamlp as a writer struggles with the idea of dramatic irony. you know, in the sense of, you know, or in the sense of like, you know, how it pertains to not so like the reveals of dramatic irony, but how characters don't have all the information that we, the audience, do. He seems to assume that these things are going to fall into place and that people know their motivations and such, except for when he reiterates the motivations for the audience like we don't understand. He seems to like have it both ways for some reason. I don't understand what that's about.
You never know what's gonna happen these days.
But you should be glad that no matter what kind of shit is happening in this world, that girl Morgan always has her back.
And besides, man, I've enjoyed our crazy adventures that we've been through, because no matter what happens, Morgan and her friends will always have our backs.
Yeah, you literally just said that! Man just said that! Right, the line before this! That you wrote, and then you voiced the other character after that saying the same thing!
Right, but I'm just saying, we're not just using them to make our world better, are we? Nah, dude, we would never use them.
They're heroes! That's literally what they do!
If they see a problem in our town, they go and fix it.
In fact, you guys barely care about making the world better. They do. They're doing their thing. What do you mean using them?
You should be glad that we got Morgan, Riri, and Jennifer to protect us, no matter what comes near us. Yeah, I guess so.
Anyway, we just wanted to check on you and see if your knee's doing better.
What about my window? Is anybody gonna fix that?
Oh, don't worry. I'll buy you a window. It should arrive soon.
Well, hope you get better, man. Let your knee heal, alright? Yeah, man, I'm gonna keep letting it heal. Take care, man. I just need a break from this weird shit that's going on in my life. Oh, for God's sake, now what? Whoever this is, don't call me again.
Hi, Macy! Don't you know who I am? It's me, Gwendolyn!
Gwendolyn?
I guess he didn't have a number saved. That's
How the hell did you get this number?
I asked Bob if I could check in on you, so he gave me your number. And now that we can talk with each other whenever we want. So, how's your knee doing?
It's painful. Look, I really need to rest, okay? So...
Wait, before you go, I have something to tell you.
What is it? Don't tell me you want to go on a date with me.
No,
I mean, why would that be his first assumption?
don't worry,
Also, she likes Adam, clearly.
I don't. Even though I would really want to. I mean, no, I don't!
Wait, what? I mean, also this. That's another question I have with this series, because if the description on the Baczamlp YouTube channel states that Baxam is 18, like real life creator Baxam, which means that either he hasn't updated his about section for a while, which honestly, guilty of that myself. I haven't updated mine since like forever ago. I get that. Or that he aged up his own, like, you know, his own like self-insert for some reason and made it more difficult to interact with the high schoolers that he otherwise would have an excuse to attend school with. So I don't know. And then references stuff like this and makes it even weirder. I don't get that.
I was thinking after your knee is fully healed, how would you like to become a superhero with us?
Ah. Now he's warmed up to heroes. Yeah.
Not gonna happen.
I know that's like the part, like the songs, but like the works way better there at the end. Honestly, Baxam not being a superhero actually, like, you know, gives this show a unique angle of, you know, a normal guy who gets like involved in like these in these scenarios. You don't see that many of them these days. Of like in every person. Baczamlp is nearly 20. Okay, so okay, by suggesting he's 19 now, so okay, fair enough then. Would have been just like out of the equivalent high school at that point. So yeah, fair enough. I guess you just started updated to the about section. That's fair. Yeah, so but yeah, like I said, like I like the fact that, you know, he's not a superhero in this, because again, he was, that's what the idea of superheroes, but now he's defending them. Like, you know, it feels like, you know, this series as a whole is definitely creator Baczamlp's love for superheroes, and specifically ones that, you know, he views as being underrated. So the commentary in this works exceptionally well, and that speech definitely definitely is one to remember. it's just unfortunate that, you know, there's like other parts of this where, you know, the more I realize like how mishandled the like the background knowledge of the characters was in this time. Like every time it seemed like, okay, all this stuff like came together so conveniently before. And even the convenience of like Jennifer having a change of heart and then ignoring everyone else that would have been in danger, despite the fact that Morgan was the ringleader spearheading the movement to rescue Baxam and Bob. If I'm generous, maybe you could say that like it would have been like a car rescue mission rather than a warehouse break-in, and she didn't think that would have been that dangerous, but it's not. That's not how it was framed. The scene with the ropes with the four guys, and other was like how like we can't see their hands, so they're tied behind their back, so they can't move them with their hands. You know, so they have to use his teeth. The idea that you can't actually break through them, the fact that man was able to do so so easily. That's conversation went about like way better than a lot of the other ones, especially as it came like right after reiterating the point that we all established at the beginning of this anyway. But yeah, and David being mentioned in the description was also, I guess, I kind of got a bit of a wrong impression myself, which I then quickly corrected because I observed what was happening and the fact that he wasn't going to be as involved as he appeared to be. But yeah, I mean that's really the main thing. That the action is still pretty solid, as per usual. The background editing, I'm having to like look like more intently now. All the details that I either have mentioned before in previous episodes, or that I have like had to repeat from other ones as to like how good they all are. Like the small things are like like Gwen's mask on the bed, for example, like all of that stuff. Fantastic. And the timing of everything. This episode was less comedic than the other ones, but the timing of everything in general was still was still as well conceived as usual. So you have like those aspects at least. It's just that it's kind of like some superhero movies, including some of the as Nostalgia Critic said about Dark Knight Rises. I think it was the issue with that one, the reason it was not as rated so well, even though it does say almost everything right, is the script. I think that's really what it comes down to. The script specifically in this needed some reworking to make all these things come together how they were intended to be, or to justify why they were happening more than they were. But hey, that's it. That's all for right now. I still had a lot of fun with this, and even if I amused myself for a lot of this, the video did so as well. So there you go. Thanks everyone for watching this one. Please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. As I've done so already. And on that note, until next time, yo!